What is going on, everybody? Welcome to tonight's Mystery Knife Giveaway live event. Tonight's event is live participation required, etc., etc. Same thing as usual. But we have 8 knives left, and the vast majority of the premium stuff is still available. Meaning, if you win tonight, you're likely to win big. I've got all that. Is cadence the right word? The YouTuber cadence. I've got that down. After 7 years. But yeah, if you win tonight, you're gonna win. You're probably gonna win something super cool. I mean, it's very unlikely. There's 2 more premium knives in there. There's a high chance. I'm at the point now where if I might well, I guess tonight we'll be down to 4. I'll probably stuff the last 4 to make sure that both winners get premiums, either way. What is up? I'm so sorry I had to go Sunday. I know tonight. Sometimes Sundays are awesome. Sometimes they're dead. I'm sorry I had to go on Sunday. I feel like a lot of people are busy. I know everybody works tomorrow. But we were just way too busy on Friday. So it just couldn't happen. So but we got a rare Sunday, so there's going to be a bunch of people in here tonight that can't normally make it, and that's great. It's always nice to open this up to other people. So what's up? Yeah, we'll talk about it. I wasn't going to hide it. Everybody's seen it. I think that TikTok is at like 750,000 views in 2 days. Everybody on the YouTube channel saw it, so I figured let's just put that thing right out in front. I didn't center. I know this is bothering some people. I didn't center this. I didn't realize where the camera arm mount was, and it's way over to the left, and I already had everything down, and I said, whatever, I'm just going to leave it. So, who won last week? I'm not sure. I actually still have to ship his box off, so his box is going out late. It's going out Monday. I'll probably do the winners of tonight. I'll probably also do them on Monday, so they're gonna get their stuff early. I was just so busy on Friday. It just wasn't. I couldn't do the shipping or the live stream. I'm doing good. Roby One Kenobi. I like that name. I just imagine you're wearing a robe. Just that's just your thing. That's just the mental image I have. You seem like a comfortable, chill dude. Mike, I ain't saying your name out loud. Welcome to the Knights of the Round, Michael. Caleb, 1776. I can say that. Welcome to the Knights of the Round. Bradford Mitchell, thanks for the 10 memberships. I appreciate that. What's the knife under the Crescent Eternal? Under it. Under the Crescent. There's nothing under it. It's off screen. That's the end of the universe, man. Out here? Yeah. This is it. There's nothing there. It's an infinite void. You mean this? This is that Wii that's in Vanax. The Ecumenal. Super sick knife. I kept it because I just love it's such a Shirogorov aesthetic. I kept it. It's just horrifically overpriced. Easy for me to keep it. I got it for free, but if you want my honest opinion as a reviewer, it's stupidly overpriced. I have thoughts on the premium mini Momo. I think they're amazing. But the problem is that they really should machine the edges a bit better on the premium ones. They should, instead of just it's exactly the same thing, but with premium materials. Some of those edges are a little more excusable at a lower price point, but I feel like if Kaiser's going to make... how Kaiser does their X series with that silver wing? I wish they'd do a little extra with those basic knives that they turn into premium knives. I know it's easy for them to just machine everything exactly the same way, but I wish they'd give them a little bit of a touch-up. The Mini Momo is cool, but it's got those hard angles, 2 years. What's up, Chris? Thank you for 2 years. That's awesome, man. Masuda HJ, I don't know what that says, but thank you for being here. Man, YouTube needs to add a translate button to live stream so that people that are speaking different languages and typing different languages, like I can translate it right there. It seems like we should have that tech in 2025 on a live stream, but we don't. So thank you for being here. I'm really sorry I can't read your comment, but thank you for being here. Yeah, they're known for cheap knives, sure, but they're also known for ridiculously premium knives. Their X series is insane. So they can do it, for sure. Yeah, he could, but I'm hosting the stream. Like, if they just, people don't have to bother with, listen, here's the way that I perceive it. YouTube should give me the tools to translate so that I can host a stream properly. I shouldn't make it an inconvenience for my viewers to have to, like, you know, if they want to watch the content, they're already having to watch it in a different language. They're already having to inconvenience themselves. YouTube should make it so that I can translate these comments and make it easy and welcoming for everybody. I've got 80% of my viewers, it's more than that. 84% of my viewers are from the USA. Everybody else is from all over the world. So there's a good chance that people are watching speaking different languages. The least that YouTube could do is make it to where I can translate and respond to people. I only speak one language because I'm from the USA and they don't teach us by default to speak any other language but English. Scott Rayborn, what's up, bro? By far my favorite channel. Thank you. That means a lot to me. I really appreciate you guys. Whether you're new or you've been around for forever. I'm technically an old YouTuber now. I mean, like, it's crazy. I went from being the new guy on the block to being like an ancient YouTuber. I mean, it's been 7.5 years. That's ancient on YouTube. I'm old. Somebody's gonna send me a cane. I'll be reviewing canes soon. I guess I'm a TikToker now too. Thank you very much for, we're approaching 200,000 followers on TikTok. And honestly, at the rate that I'm gaining followers on TikTok, I might actually catch my YouTube followers soon there too. But thank you. Videos there seem to go viral pretty quickly. So thank you. If you're here from TikTok, I'm going to start taking my TikTok account a lot more seriously. It was kind of a joke to me in the beginning. And I was like, man, there's some dedicated followers on TikTok. Recently purchased a WE-XL Tiger Tie and 2 sets of scales for my deck and MSI. You saved me $32 using your code. Hey, yeah, that's awesome. You guys get discounts for my code. That's great. I'm working on getting more discount codes. Like, a lot of people ask me, like, do you have a discount code for this retail site? And I always try. I always ask. I just want to let you guys know, like, the programs I've got affiliates through, I always ask. Sometimes it's seasonal and sometimes it's permanent. But, like, some of the bigger ones just say no. So if I can get you a code, I'll get it. It doesn't hurt to ask me. Thanks for the donation, Chase. Chasing the Apex. You want to see some Damasteel? Okay. Crescent Edge's Eternal Paladin in Damasteel. That's pretty epic. It's pretty high fantasy, right? Really like this one. He sent this to me as a sample, and I said, how much? And he said, I have to charge you full price. And I said, that's fine. How much? And it was $850, and I paid it. It was literally 30 minutes after I unboxed it. So I have the Eternal in Damasteel. I have it in DLC, which was my original configuration. That was the one he sent me for free. And then I also have the Spade, which I couldn't say no to. I mean, this thing is awesome. It's ridiculous. Watch Crescent Edges, guys. These are Riot OEM'd. This is especially if you guys like the weird stuff. Crescent Edge is a master designer, in my opinion. Like, you can't just slap stuff like that together. The crazier it is, in my experience, the more difficult it is to machine. You're at 467 subs, Knives and Gear Insights. Yeah, absolutely. I'll tell you what. I'm trying to figure out how to give myself a reminder. The population, there's 500 people in here right now. But I'd love to do it when we're at like 1,000 so that there's a bigger impact. You know what I mean? And I feel bad you're paying for this. and it almost seems like I'm asking you to send another super chat later. If chat could remind me, I want to I try to do one highlighted channel per evening, so don't pay for another super chat. I appreciate that one, but I don't want to incentivize you paying for another one to remind me. So if all of chat could help me out and remind me later in the stream when the population's a little higher, it's much more beneficial rather than, you know, like we're, you know, like at a lower pop. It's much more beneficial to you. So if the chat could help remind me, knives and gear sounds like insights. I want to go to your channel real quick here. Just take a look. Yeah, it's a real channel. Oh, very dedicated. Look at that. Very nice. 186 videos. Yeah. Dedicated channel. Absolutely. Chat, if you guys could help me out and remind me later, please, like here at, it's 6:41, maybe at 7 or 7:15, maybe here in like 40 minutes or so. If you guys could remind me, I want to help this guy out. I just don't want it to be a waste of his time, you know? Yeah, the Braggy. This thing's really cool. It's got that triple B. I mean, I call it the BS lock. It's really neat, though. I love these little tiny rectangular things. It's also got a super high polish on it. Normally, I hate these weird little goofy little micro blades because they're just not convenient. But this is fun. I don't even mind the pocket clip position because it's so small. But, like, it's so... This feels so nice and it's solid. Whatever he's using here for the lock, it's its own thing. Now, I haven't dug into this. I'm not sure what kind of spring he's using. But it's got spring tension on it. But the whole thing is solid. It feels really nice, you know? Got that titanium on there. Super thick edge, but it's just fun. This is just a fun, little fidgety, little utility thing. I really like it. I'm so picky about those little tiny things. Because most of the time they suck. They don't suck. They're just... It's kind of an irritating thing to carry around. But I legitimately like that one. MSI or Hogue X5. Let me pull up the X5 to refresh myself. Oh yeah. So the Hogue's real busy and it's real. So I love Hogue. I love Hogue. Did you say the other option was the MSI? For a tool, a daily tool, I'd still go with the MSI. Hogue's great. That knife is just real all over the place, and it's not quite as comfortable. It's made very well, but that's not what I'd choose. I'd choose the MSI. Do I collect flashlights, pry bars, tools, etc.? So I have a few. Pry bars, not so much. I do like flashlights, and I have probably 12. My best one is the Citadel. I'm brain farting right now, but the chat can fill in. I have a custom Citadel that's my favorite. Not as hardcore as like watches, especially not knives. I don't collect a lot of tools. I have some multi-tools. I have 3 Leathermans and a Victorinox. I do like those. I don't really collect any other tools. Any other tools that I have here are used like constantly when I'm doing disassembly stuff. So I keep that pretty minimum. Butt Grape, friend of mine is selling some knives and gave me first pick. I'm not sure what to go for. Too many lists here, but man, there are some sweet ones. Help. Send me a DM, because if he's selling knives, maybe I want to get in on that. But I'll help you choose first. I promise I'll be fair and not try to manipulate it so that you choose something else besides what I want. I'll give you my honest opinion. I love it when people reach out to me and they're like, I'm purging my collection. Is there anything you see here? I'm super picky, so it's very rare that I buy from somebody, but I'll tell you, the times I've been tempted, I've been extremely tempted. A lot of people try to sell me hyper customs out of their collection, and truthfully what it comes down to is I'm trying to get a good deal, and I know that like what they're asking is fair, and I'm just not willing to pay it, but I still fully believe that they'll get it. So I'm not the easiest person to sell to. I think a lot of people think that I'll just throw money at stuff, but I'm still pretty particular. So if I'm buying secondary, I'm trying to get a good deal, but I'm also trying to like be fair with the seller. So if you're purging a collection, you got something wild, got something rare, feel free to reach out because I might do it. I've done it before. I am not giving away the Alchem. The Alchem is a permanent part of my collection. It is a super ridiculously rare knife, and we'll talk about it here in just a little bit once the population climbs a little more. But it's such a ridiculous knife, and it's such a ridiculous version of the knife that it will stay in my collection forever. I don't know how many of those, the Genesis, they made. My guess is they made 5. And I think they made 1 of the museum piece, but they may have done 10 of the Alchem Genesis, but I feel like they probably made 5. They may have made less than that. They may have only made 1 and I have it, but I have a feeling they made more than 1. I'll have to ask them. Hey, Conrad. Hey, son. Glad you could make it. I'm not willing to sell the Shadow Stitch. No, I love that knife so much. I found that just sitting there on a website. I was like, oh my god. Like, I just stumbled on it, and I was like, man, I gotta have this. And I just love it. And I figured out real quick how rare they were. Like, Microtech is so stingy with manufacturing those things. That's definitely a great example of Microtech being a gigantic company and totally able to produce a ton of Shadow Stitches, and they just don't do it to keep them special. And it's bothersome, but it's also the reason that I just want to keep it, you know? Oh, 27 plus Shadow Stitches in stock at EDC Lifestyle. So there you go. Go buy one. That's crazy. They got 27 Shadow Stitches in stock at EDC Lifestyle. So there you go. That's a really super beneficial thing about the community is especially when we're live, when there's a ton of people in here and you guys all, there's so many ears to the ground. When there are people looking for things and everybody's live, it's so much easier to find stuff, you know? It still can be a process because with more people being aware, it's still very demanding. You know, a lot of people would argue that it's easier now to acquire stuff. I would say it's almost harder. Even with so many people like on the lookout for stuff, they can still only produce so many, or they won't produce very many. Am I willing to sell the Wii Accumulo? No, I really like that knife. The only way I'd sell it is if I somehow acquired a special variation of it. Like, if I acquired the Damasteel version at like a super good deal, which you might think that I'd be able to do, being rubbing elbows with Wii, but they don't cut me any special favors with things that are in high demand. They never send me the Damasteel stuff, so I'd be expected to pay full price. So no, I'd rather keep it. But thank you, I appreciate it. And I also don't feel comfortable selling stuff from my personal collection for more than what it's worth. 5,000 for the Alchem, yeah, that's real. CJ likes stuff. That's a $5,000 knife. It's probably not Alchem. It's probably Alchem, and I'm stupid. So I don't know what the correct pronunciation is, but I'm from the Midwest, so I'm gonna say it. Have I seen the $20,000 Alchem? Yeah. Yeah, that thing's wild. You can go search that on the website. I told them, I said, I'm going to make this thing. I know that you've gotten a lot of attention on this knife, but I'm going to give you a lot more attention on it. And I'm hoping that people are paying attention to Mundus. So, to be clear, just so you guys know, because they made this clear to me, they said all of these designs, because people are confusing this for the brand being Poikilo. Poikilo or however you say that, that's the brand that they market through. But all of the designs are Mundus. So there's not a Poikilo Alchem and a Mundus Alchem. It's all the same thing. But the design comes from Mundus. So that's where Poikilo certainly deserves some attention, but Mundus deserves the core attention. This is a Mundus knife. Just so you guys are clear. So, I would love for there to be enough people searching to help Google rank the Mundus website. That's what we're trying to accomplish, is to get Google to start pumping traffic to Mundus because they deserve that. They do. This is a ridiculous knife, and they're not getting the attention because everybody's calling it a Poikilo. Which it is, but it's a Mundus design. So I'm trying to help out with that. Found your channel last year at a dark time in my life, but your videos helped me a lot. Since then, I got married, started a company, going to my first Blade show in Dallas. Much happier, thanks. I love comments like this. I don't know how I helped you specifically, but that warms my heart, Hector. That's amazing. Congratulations on all your success, and I wish you nothing but more success. That's amazing. Wonderful comment. Oh, I missed you, Butt Grape. Thanks for your donation again. Say your DM a full list of knives he's selling and what I narrowed it down to. It's a long time knife too. Oh, it's Dexter. Okay. Wonderful. Well, I'm familiar with Dexter, so very cool. Yeah, I'll try and take a look at that. Tonight's gonna be a wild night. My son has friends over. I can hear them. If you hear loud booms, it's boys being rough. So they're running around. But tonight's gonna be a little crazy. But maybe later. I'll take a look. How's Golden Design Works? Yeah, buy those. If you found one you like, you go for it. You'll hear a lot of applause in here for Golden Design Works. Nice guy too. Who got their hawk? Huh? Who got their hawk talon? So I decided immediately. This was an expensive knife. What were these? 900. For those of you who pre-ordered and got yours, this was a knife that I planned to save Queen, and I got it out, and I was like, I'm gonna EDC this bad boy. It's not often that I EDC a knife that's this expensive. This is such a wonderful EDC Pro. It's so good, man. I'm gonna carry this. That hollow grind on there. Oh boy. Let me just give you a paper slice here real quick. This has been in my pocket all day. Beautiful. This is a laser beam. Oh, it's so nice. It's so nice. I love this knife. Gonna carry it. Wonderful machining. Super cool look. Came with the tool. Love the pocket clip. Arguably one of the best pocket clip designs in existence. What's the best food and why is it cheeseburger? Because cheeseburger, life. You are correct. If they find a way to combine lasagna and cheeseburger, I might die. I don't know why nobody has tried lasagna cheeseburger, but somebody's got. That's $1 billion idea. I'm just gonna tell you right now, lasagna cheeseburger. I might stop going to the gym for that. Hey, let's test everybody's memory. What was the channel I'm supposed to help out here in a little bit? I'm holding you accountable, you hold me accountable, okay? Let's just team effort here. What's the channel? Come on now. You got it. I've got his tab open, so don't worry. I'm just making sure you guys know. Because I'm having Gatorade here. I'm going to become less accountable as time progresses, so you guys can help me out. Thank you. We're climbing up. It's a Sunday night, so the live stream might only cap out at about 1,200, which is fine. But I want to do it at a time where he's going to get a benefit from it. Tri-State does not need my help. What's Tri-State's sub count right now? Tri-State's fine. Tri-State can do it. Tri-State would have succeeded. He's at almost 20,000. That's awesome. Good for him. But Tri-State would have succeeded with or without my help. Honestly, the guy deserves, as many subs or more than me. Easily, and you guys know that, but Spyderco Edgerati. Everybody asked me about that. I'm definitely going to review it. I'll find a retailer that's willing to give one up, and then I'll give it away. I don't think it's a knife that I'll keep, but it's very interesting. So I'll see if I can get one and promote the retailer and say, they donated it, so there's a benefit for them, and then I'll give it to one of you guys. Buy before you try. Got 800 subs. That's awesome. I love how many of you have been inspired to start channels and are actually succeeding. Like, maybe I wasn't the main influence, but I love people are watching content and they're like, I got thoughts on this. I'm gonna give it a shot. And people like the knife community is it's so perfectly condensed that like people will actually listen to everybody, which is great. That's what you should do. Just gotta wheeze. Is it? Zizit has a bit of button stick, and does that work itself out? I need to do something about it. It will work itself out. I promise you. Button stick. Just play with it. Like while you're watching TV, just keep messing with it. I don't know what's happening with my voice, but keep messing with it while you're watching TV. Carry it, use it. It will eventually work itself out. 2 weeks might take 2 months max, but it'll work itself out, and it'll be one of your favorites for Fidget Factor because it's super smooth. You want Tri-State to brighten up his thumbnails? I like Tri-State's thumbnails. Those are super professional. I just use Canva. Like, I'm such a lazy... Sometimes here lately, I've been just removing the background and turning things into PNGs, But Tri-State, those are high effort. That's high effort photography, I got those Mr. Beast style thumbnails. Dude, I know. So I'm fully aware that some people are joking, but because this is my like obligatory complain about TikTok moment in the live stream because I'm getting old. Hold on, let me read this. Sever7, thanks for your donation. I pay costs almost every brand, including Wii. Gmail it over so you can check it out. Sorry that I can't do it for everyone yet. Okay, cool. So, I love TikTok, and there's a lot of great people over there. And honestly, I think the people on TikTok are smarter than the average person who comments on YouTube Shorts. YouTube Shorts, I think the average person is very hateful and angry. TikTok, not as much. But it is a lot of younger people. And while some people are definitely joking, there are definitely a lot of unaware people. So whenever I show Titanium Damascus, they're like, that knife copied the Call of Duty camo Damascus skin. That's a copy of the Call of Duty camo Damascus. And I try to explain politely that that Call of Duty did not invent the visual aspect of Titanium Damascus. Most people leave that comment are joking, but I can always tell when it's like some booger-eating 17-year-old kid who's like, I seen it on the Call of Duty. They made the same thing as the Call of Duty. Okay. Sometimes you just need a little bit of a high five to the face, Oh my God, what are they doing? I do not run the channel. I am free. Apparently, I sound like a lot of other content creators. It's probably because I'm such a basic... I look like a lot of people. I sound like a lot of people. I'm not the, I'm going to censor myself, flashlight guy. I'm not the Disney flashlight guy from TikTok. I am nobody else. I am Metal Complex. I'm also Silent Complex, which is a dead channel now. I didn't talk there, though. But I'm just me. Just me. I have no staff. I have no editing team. It's just me. It's just some weird dork who's 37 years old in his own basement, not his mom's basement. I did pay for my basement and the rest of my house. But no, I'm one person. I'm Metal Complex. I do appreciate people coming from other platforms to be here. That's cool. I have exactly one alt account, and I don't use it to comment because it's when I created it, it was my full actual name. So I never comment, and it has no content. But I do have one alt account. I don't know what the purpose of that account was, but it's very old. I think it was my original YouTube account. Hey, Stacy, what's up? Stacy, just want to thank you again for creating the awesome plates here. It's very cool, and they're perfect, and I will continue to use them. Very nice of you to do that. Metal Complex is not my legal name. That'd be cool. I'd love for the, for the postal guy to call me Metal. No, my real name is Richard. I'm not going to tell you my last name, but my real name is Richard, and I do go by Dick. You guys are welcome to call me Dick. Kind of had to make that choice in 7th grade when all my friends figured out that they could call me that. So you either fight against it and get angry, or you just go, yeah, that's my name. And so that's how I tell my friends, call me Dick. Thoughts on the concept Main Street with that blade shape, finger safe lock, and under 200. Any suggestions that would fit other than the concept? The chat's going to be able to give you a quicker answer than me because my brain is so scrambled as a knife reviewer that touches so many things. The Main Street is the long aggro. Let's just look it up instead of guessing. Yeah, the long aggro worn clip. So what you're looking for again is a finger safe lock under 200. Well, under 200, honestly, if you can get I like the shark lock. And you can get the shark cub is my favorite EDC. So you might not like the materials, but you can definitely get a super sub $200 shark cub that has a very similar shark, like I can't remember. So it's the similar to the shark foot or whatever blade. If I had it out, I'd just show it to you. But you can get that AUS 10 and injection mold plastic, which doesn't sound super appealing for what they want for it because it's like $80, but it's also like a super great EDC knife. If you can pick up the Shark Cub, the premium one, in aluminum and 20 CV, that's what I'm going to suggest. It might be a little smaller than what you like on paper, but in practice, it's so incredible. My number one most recommended EDC knife right now is the Shark Cub. I legitimately think you should all own it in one way, shape, or form. I don't care if you buy the premium one or the inexpensive one. I don't care. It's such an amazing knife. It's a perma evergreen. It's so good. If you like bigger knives and you're like, I don't carry knives that small, try it. And then get back with me after a couple of weeks and tell me I'm wrong. It's so good. DLT has a titanium Shark Cub. Those are probably more than 200 though, aren't they, Thomas? I like the titanium ones, but the aluminum one was good enough for me. And they do DLC as well, and they heat treat their 20 CV real well. I love that knife. It's on your list, Michael? All right, keep it on your list. You don't have to buy it right now, but if you get around to a point where you feel comfortable, buy it. You'll love it. Knives are very expensive, yeah. But knives are also very inexpensive. We cover a lot of budget stuff here that's incredible. There's never been a better time for budget knives. I would say $30 to $60 is more impressive than it's ever been. Absolutely fantastic. Knives are cool, not gonna lie. Knives are super cool. And I've done my best to share my experience with as many people as possible. I'm so flattered that 700,000 people have been interested enough to hit that subscribe button. But what it shows is that far more people are interested in knives than we ever would have expected as the core knife community, or a part of the core knife community. People like little tiny tools that they can use to cut or just look at and enjoy. It's just, it's a funny thing that so many of us enjoy, you know? It's a good point. Snail Trail Dale. Snail Trail Dale. He said, as long as you're okay with China, you can get some super good knives for a good price. Yeah, it's absolutely true. A long time ago, if you're popping back into the knife world after, 10, 20 years, China used to be synonymous with garbage. China is now, when we hear that, we think ridiculously precision. The best of what China has to offer now is impossibly good. The Alchem, for example, which we'll go ahead and show off right now. The Alchem is an impossible object. Impossible. This knife was made in China. It's okay if you don't like Chinese knives, but just as an example of what they are capable of, this was made in China. Sorry, I have the blue. My son was in a basketball tournament that I paid for to get in, so I have the blue mark on my... Oh yeah, so this is a point. Everybody wants to see the Alchem cut. So both edges come down to essentially like a zero edge, but one edge is definitely like intentionally sharper. This knife was not primarily designed as a functional object. But it is very durable and capable if you chose to use it. It's just the edge is not, like, they didn't put a traditional edge on it. So can it cut? Yeah, but not very well. Which one is it? They're both, one is a totally false edge. The other one actually comes down to a point, like you can see I caught it there. One of these comes down to a point where you can cut with it. You see here, it's not you shouldn't buy this thinking it's gonna actually do anything. This is an art piece. This is Mundus showing what they're able to create. If they want to, they can make a knife that slices. I mean, here's another one of their designs, right? They can totally do it. They're just trying to show off their design, right? They're trying to show off their capabilities. I didn't catch it there, sorry. They can totally do it. How does this come back? Oh, forward. That's so weird. You push this forward to disengage the lock. I always forget. Yeah, the Mundus Alchem is absolutely ridiculous. But that's my favorite type of ridiculous. I live for that ridiculous. Look how perfectly this comes to. Look at this. You see how this is split? Look how perfectly it comes together. You see the seam here, but this is split out to the tip. Look at this. That's insane. It's ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Today's actual 24 karat gold plating underneath is hardened M390. It's actually M390 underneath the gold plating. So they went all out. Solid titanium Damascus scales. They really went above and beyond. And then lots and lots of titanium anodized hardware. Okay, there's 1,000 people in here now. So let's... Knives and Gear Insights. So let's help this guy out now. So this gentleman, if you're not aware, I try to once per stream. I'm not perfect with it. I try to help out newer channels. So pinned at the top of chat, now that there's 1,000 of you, and all it takes is a couple of clicks, at the top of chat is a content creator called Knives and Gear Insights. He has 186 videos. He's not a pure shorts form content creator. He's an actual content creator. So he's got 478 subscribers. I said that backwards. If we could get him a couple hundred subs tonight, I think that would really make his night. So if you wouldn't mind going slightly out of your way, slightly, to click on that link and subscribe to his channel, I'm sure that he would appreciate it. Thank you for those of you who are willing to click 2 times. Seriously. I say this all the time. You never know who's going to blow up and become the absolute king of content creation in our community, right? So, you also never know who's gonna, it doesn't matter how many subs they have. That's not necessarily perfectly correlated to the quality of their insight or the quality of their content. There are plenty of channels that are less than 1,000 subs who are less than 1,000 subs who are incredible and have fantastic insight. So, you know, this guy might be your favorite YouTuber of all time. You just don't know it yet. So it's absolutely worth doing, and it's absolutely it's worth supporting, you know, anybody who's creating content in this community and is dedicated to it. You have to remember, these guys who are under 1,000 subs get paid $0. They're doing it because they love it, which is the whole reason I started doing this. So I'm sure they would love to be paid just a little bit for their content, but this guy made 186 videos because he loves it. Those are the people you want to support. It's what it's all about, exactly. It's about the passion for the hobby, the passion for the interest. Thank you guys for subscribing. It's very kind of you. And he's already gained, oh, he's at 652. We'll keep that up there for a bit. I'll come back and promote my own selfish Patreon stuff later, but we'll keep him up there for a bit. He says, I appreciate every sub. Yeah, 100%. I guarantee he means that. Passion drives, love prevails. Yeah. Be kind. Say and do nice things. You never know how much it's going to mean to somebody. You know, you also never know. I mean, I don't mean to get mushy. You don't know what position people are in. Like, everybody's got their own stuff, but you never know. You know, so little tiny acts of kindness, they go such a long ways. And I know it sounds such a typical old big content creators trying to play towards our emotions. Yes, but at the same time, I'm also right, and I also mean it. I'm doing that's strategic and meaningful at the same time. You know, it's a very real thing. Dark Water, thanks for your donation. Thursday and midweek product drops are lame. It shows how out of touch some companies are with paychecks. Also, thank you for shouting out smaller content creators. It means more than you know. I'm very happy to shout out smaller content creators. And I just want you to know, in terms of ego, if any of these content creators ever surpass my channel, I will be there to give you a round of applause. I will participate in whatever celebratory event. If it's the I passed Metal Complex and I hate him event, and he sucks and I'm better than him, I will be there to support you. If you're one of the people I shouted out, I promise you. But yeah, the midweek drops do kind of suck, but at the same time, I feel like sometimes when you create an event that's like set up to be a mad dash, you end up pissing a lot of people off. So it's always, I mean, like, excuse the corny blade pun, but it is a double-edged sword, no matter when you drop it. But I understand where you're coming from, for sure. Which factor before you liking? I'm waiting. I'm cheating a little bit. I'm waiting for him to tell me what all special stuff he's got, because my wallet's open. I'm ready to pay. So Knives and Gear is now at exactly 700, and you guys know what I'm gonna do. So you guys have the power tonight to push a content creator over 1,000 subs and give him the ability to monetize. I didn't think you guys would do that so quickly, but you did. He's at 700. The more of you who subscribe, the more likely this gentleman is to reach 1,000 subscribers and monetize the content that he worked so hard to create. So consider that. It's 2 clicks. I don't gain anything from this. I just think it's cool that he's doing what he's doing. So consider clicking that link at the top of chat there. And if you're watching on TV, just pull your phone out. You know, come on now. A lot of these guys they do giveaways at 1,000. I'm not trying to create an incentive that he's not trying to create, but a lot of guys will do something celebratory, you know. At the very least, it's just another opportunity to consume the same type of content that you love to consume, but from another perspective, which you should be doing anyways. I hope that most of you are not solely dedicated to my channel, because sometimes I might, you know, there might be other content creators who disagree with what I say and have better insight, or at least insight that's more coordinated with what you want, what you're looking for, right? $750. We'll keep him up there. He's too close now. And now people are pouring in. Hello. Hey, people who know that I do my giveaway later on in the live stream, hello. Please support the link at the top of chat. It's a new content creator. We're trying to get him to 1,000 subs. He's very close. Consider clicking on that. But I do appreciate you being here, even if you're only here to win knives. And you've figured out the timing of my stream. I know. It's okay. Bradford Mitchell, thanks for your donation. Who should I contact about my Excalibur since it has been stuck at departed shipping partner facility USPS awaiting items since January 22nd from PYK Global Incorporated? You should reach out directly to Kunwu, and I know that's probably a frustrating response, and I completely understand. It's got to be really frustrating waiting on your knife for that long. You should contact the who's responsible for transporting your knife, file a claim, and you should also contact Kunwu. And I understand sometimes they can be, like, their team can be not completely unresponsive, but it takes a little bit to get back to you. But you need to do both at the same time, Bradford. I'm bummed out that you're experiencing that. If I had any power to do anything outside of just talking to Sergio about it, which I will, I'll mention it to him, but that's what you need to do, both at the same time. And if you're waiting that long, file a claim. Yes, file a claim with the shipping department, or with the who's responsible for shipping. Multi-tool channel. I know people are really like multi-tools, but I don't know that there's enough traction there. And as much as I like multi-tools, I'm not super passionate about them. I love their utility, but that's pretty much where it ends. That happened to me with PYK as well. Eventually it'll arrive, but it took a month. Okay. Technically you are within that, what I always tell people is a 22nd. There is a 6-week window. You are within that. You've waited a long time, and if I were you, I would also be irritated and concerned. But that is still within that 6-week window. So you might still reach out. It's still a concerning thing, and I understand it. I know this sounds very scripted, and I'll be honest with you, I did used to work at a call center, so that's where that's coming from. But you're right. You should still reach out to both parties and find out. Can I get the Metal Complex push? Hey, I try to do one channel per live stream, and I feel bad that you paid for this, and I'm not trying to incentivize another donation for a separate live stream. Reach out to me again, and if I catch it at the right time, then for sure. I'm gonna go to your channel real quick and just take a quick peek. You got 801, 131 videos, so you're also a very real channel. So I appreciate that. Yeah, sure. Maybe on another live stream, but I don't want to let you down tonight. But yeah. I love the idea of finding out after I'm long gone that one of the channels that I promoted made it. Really blew up. I would love to find out that somebody saw massive success, obviously of your own hard work, but just with a tiny little push from me in the early, I would feel so much pride. And that's a selfish thing. It's just me patting myself on the back, admittedly. But I would love to find out that somebody made it after a little tiny push. That's all I'm giving you here. It's a little tush push. Just a little pat on the rear end there, He's at, where are we at? He's at 800, guys. This guy needs 200 subs, and he's at 1,000. 200 people in here tonight could make this guy's evening. He's able to, I guarantee he's got 4,000 hours of watch time, which is one of the requirements. You guys could make this guy's evening by clicking at the link at the top of chat, and just 2 clicks. Click on the link, hit the sub button, hit the bell if you're a super cool guy, but do somebody a favor. He's worked hard. 186 uploads? That's a lot of uploads. Ordered a custom chef knife from Hive. Hive knives last week. Thanks for plugging it. Yeah, for sure. Hive sounds... They look awesome. The guy's work is amazing. One of the biggest benefits of being a part of this live stream is that we regularly help smaller content creators become larger content creators. So... be a part of that. Be a part of the community. 2 clicks. Help him out. We're going to get him there. I mean, at some point, I'm going to start getting annoying and aggressive about it. So, help me out and get him there. Link at the top of chat. I know some of you haven't yet because we started doing this. There's 1,178, and he started at right around 500. So there's a bunch of you who haven't done it yet. Hold on. Cicero, 9 months sober since getting back into the knife scene. Started my own business, chasing a healthier high nowadays, and albeit far from expensive. So much love in this house. Yeah, that's really cool. Congratulations. I feel bad that I'm consuming beverages reading this, but at the same time, I just want to say that I think that's really, really cool. I'm glad that you're in a better spot and you're feeling good. That's amazing. Good for you. Let the rigged game begin. Oh, I read that comment and feel nothing but love. Sub, and he's an awesome part of the community. Awesome, Titanium Justin, very cool. Oh no, it's not. I'm not getting the updated thing. So I'm refreshing and not seeing the actual number. What is he actually at? We're only halfway through. We're getting this guy to 1,000 tonight. We're getting it. You hear the tone of my voice? I'm starting to get aggressive. We're doing it! It is now your sole responsibility. I demand it. No, I'm kidding. 864. Yeah, he's too close now. We got to go all the way. And I always start this out. I'm like, yeah, we'll do 200, and then I'll go back to my selfish Patreon plugging. No, now I'm dedicated. Now I'm completely unconcerned with my Patreon. And now I want this guy to just get to 1,000 subs. And you guys have the power to do it. Easy. You have all this Kaioken power in your fingertips. Just use it. Cast it. Cast Ultima upon his channel. 876. We're gonna do it. He's getting to 1,000. I'm not gonna shut up until you do it. Actually, I am gonna shut up for a moment because I have to pee. I'll be right back. All right. Thank you all for being patient. Okay, anyways, all right, I get the numbers right. He took an 891. Forget number 1, number 2, and number 3. I take 891s. Raditz Scouter have no idea what to do with my business in the bathroom. It's far too much for those scouters to deal with. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry if the stream hiccuped. My phone was letting me know that that there was an update ready for my my phone. Sorry about that. 110 away. Let's look. Let's give him another push here. Damasteel Ator or Quantum Ursus, best value. The Damasteel Ator, even being made in China, you have to remember, I cannot say this definitively, but I question the origins of the machining done by Shirogorov production knives. Let's put it like that. So, given that you're gonna pay 600 to 700 for the Quantum Ursus versus probably this nearly the same amount for the Damasteel Ator, and the Ator is an integral. As much as I love the Quantum Ursus, personally I would go for the Ator. You're overpaying for both because of what we charges for Damasteel. We is convinced that Damasteel is a $350 upcharge. But if you're going to overpay either way, personally, I'd go with the Ator. Dalibor Bergam is a master designer. I think you'll be happier with it. As I do like the Quantum Ursus. I just feel like you're going to be happier. The Ator is contoured. It's so beautiful. It's a wonderful integral. It's all, and you know, it's honestly a beautifully well-priced standard integral. So there's a little bit of, you're tanking a little bit of that cost there. Does that make sense? If we get to 1,000 subs, MC will eat coleslaw on a short. No, I won't promise that, but I'll take your $10. We get to 1 million. Listen, if I get to 1 million, he's at 900 subs, guys. Sub to this guy. Click at the link at the top of chat. Just sub to him. He needs 100 more subs. That's all you got to do. There's 1,400 people in here. Click the link at the top of chat. Go to this guy's. He started off tonight under 500 subs. Get him to 1,000. He can monetize. He's been making all this content for free. Help this person out. Listen, if I get to 1 million subs, I will eat a bowl of coleslaw live, and you guys can watch me gag on it. You can watch me die, essentially, emotionally and physically. I'll do that. That'll be my gift to you guys on top of at least 10,000, probably more than $10,000 for the knives. But yeah, I have to. I gave away $10,000 worth of knives at 500K. It'll be more than that at 1 million. But Andrew Ferris? I'm sorry. I'm sure that I mispronounced your last name. Sorry, man. I was running on the treadmill while in a trance listening to retro gaming music and the sound of your soothing voice yelling subscribe to him. Did that motivate you to run a little further, run a little harder? That treadmill's a weird psychological game. Oh, so you guys sub if I yell louder? Tell me what to yell to get him to 1,000. Hold on. He's at 954. What do you guys want me to yell that's not going to get me demonetized to get him to 1,000? You have to actually do it. Yell gag on it. I'm not gonna have to say anything. You guys are just gonna do it. He's at 963. You guys are messing with me. What do I gotta say? Wakanda forever? What's the most embarrassing song that I could sing? What's the most embarrassing, like, modern, like, that everybody knows? What's the most embarrassing? I'll sing for you guys. I'll sing for this guy. I'll sing to get him to 1,000. I'll sing bye bye bye. Okay, let me think about the lyrics here. You guys are gonna cringe so hard. I hope you're ready. It's not gonna be fun. It's not gonna be a good thing for anybody. I'm gonna do this for this guy. Okay? I'm gonna sing to my recollection the lyrics from Bye Bye Bye, wherever I choose to start. And you're all gonna have to deal with it. Okay? It's gonna be cringe. It's gonna be hard to listen to. It's not gonna be funny. It's not gonna be worth it. But just know that I did it to help this guy out. I'm gonna look up the lyrics. Here they are. I'm doing this tonight. You're probably gonna start a fight. I know this can't be right. Hey, baby, come on. That's not the right way to say it. I loved you endlessly, and you were there for me. So now it's time to leave, and Make it alone. Oh, there's a chorus, the pre-chorus. I'm forgetting this. Don't want to be a fool for you. Just another player in this game for two. You may hate me, but it ain't no lie. Oh, I got the timing all messed up. Is this guy at 1,000 subs yet? This is atrocious. 983. You guys are torturous. This is terrible. Hold on. Oh, let me get back to it. Where's the lyrics at? Oh, I got an ad. No, where's the bye lyrics? Bye. Don't really want to make it tough. I just want to tell you that I've had enough. Might sound crazy, but it ain't no lie, baby. Bye. I'm gonna watch this tomorrow and die. Get him to 1,000! For God's sakes, put me out of my misery. 994, you guys serious? I sang, to the best of my ability, skipping parts of that song. To the best of my ability, for the love of God, get him to 1,000 subs. Kill me. 996, guys, please. I sang this song for you. I sang it live in front of almost 1,300 people. Oh, no! This guy, somebody donated $100. He said, I want my time back. Like his comment, please. Like his... Noah Jones. That was so generous of you. So generous. The guy that I'm trying to help out here deserves 1,000 subs way more than I deserve $100 for singing that song. Please. How do I delete a part of someone else's video? Oh no. Oh. I'm trying to embarrass my... There, he said 1,000. Okay, you guys did it. We did it together. It was a high effort. This is a problem now because you guys are going to make me sing. You guys are going to make me do something embarrassing now every time I want to promote another channel. That was a dangerous game that I played. But you got... Hey, listen. You got to watch me make an idiot out of myself, and you got him to 1,000. All right? Congrats. Congrats, Knife and Gear Insights. You're at 1,000. I hope you remember that forever. Okay, I'm putting my Patreon back out there. You guys, I bet some of you better subscribe to my Patreon tonight. Okay, I worked hard for that. I'm kidding. All right, he's there. I know I'm gonna get a screen recorded clip of that. All right, Rob's Nerdy Knives. MC, you need a rock for Excalibur to draw it out of. Scotty Hoffman has an awesome gift for you if you'll reply to an email. Also, did you see my re-anodized clip? I did see that. Yeah, I think you did a great job. And listen, Rob, I really appreciate your insights and like your fair criticism. I think your criticism is fair, and I also appreciate that you like found a way to make it work. I just think that was really valuable. So I think that's cool, and I just want you guys to know I'm working on it. I'll try to look for his email, and I apologize if for some reason it's buried and I can't find it. You know, tell him to resend it. I'll do my best. But yeah, Rob, I appreciate you, bud. Next one to 1,000 is dance. No, see, you guys are gonna turn me into a jester. This was a special thing. I did this to entertain you and to help this guy out. I probably lost, dude. That's so true. James said Metal Complex loses 1,000 subscribers. I probably lost 1,000 to help him gain 500. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I put so much of myself out there on the internet. I'm okay dancing a little bit. I'm okay making a goof of myself. That's fine. My ego's not that big. Just wait till I get to 1 million. You guys won't be able to deal with me. Reddit won't know what to do with me at 1 million subs. Boy, I'll become an insufferable asshole. It wasn't even that good. Like, you guys suffered through really bad cringe. but like the worst kind, not the kind that's like funny at the end of it. Like it was bad, just really bad, just like low quality, wet loaf of bread cringe. I'm surprised that the population still grew. I'm proud of you guys for sticking through it. I've realized how tough my chat is, how durable you are. You guys stuck through it, and even more people came to the stream after I sang that. You know, I feel like I'm gonna. Justin Timberlake might pass away tonight. Just like the universe might just do him in for that. The puke emoji's worth. I deserve that. It's bad. You turn your volume down. I would say I was on pitch a good 20% of the time. So you got to hand that to me. My wife has no idea that I did that, but I'm going to tell her afterwards. I'm going to say I did my best to sing like part of that song to help a guy gain 500 subs. And she's going to say, why do you do that stuff? Why would you do that? %. I feel like 20% is pretty solid. I got 20% of it. I feel like I did such a bad job that maybe that worked in my favor. You guys are never going to make me do that again. You're going to be like, it's not worth it. It's a funny idea, but then he actually does it, and then we all collapse like a dying star. You know, everybody in here died with me. You were a part of it. You're the enabler, but you invested your time. You died with me. Listen to your wife. Borrow Tri-State's voice changer before I sing. Okay. What time is it? 1:07. We got to get this stuff out of the way so we can draw the prizes. I was late last night. I can't be late again. Not just because my wife needs my help with the kids, and it's a school night, but also because we have pizza upstairs. We're going to have to say goodbye to this guy. We'll do it. If you haven't seen this, I'll do it again real quick. It's Mega Man. Whoa. Mundus Alchem, if you're seeing this for the first time. Mundus Knives Alchem. Please Google it. Let Google know that you're searching for that so that they can rank. $10 towards your next lightsaber. Thank you. I got 2 more. 2 more came in for my kids. So now we have 3 of those things from NeoPixel. They're so fun. And you can duel with them. Like they're totally durable. They're awesome. Thank you, Scotty. It's not. I have 3 of them now, and it's far from my last. Okay. Oh, I shouldn't be putting this here. Give me a sec. I'm gonna move things off the table, and at the same time, we are prepping for the final drawing. Hey, but guys, 1,400 of you showed up tonight on Sunday. I appreciate that. Also, again, want to shout out the guy who donated $100, basically to tell me to please shut the fuck up. Thank you for that incredibly kind donation. I do take it as a pie in the face though, and I will not waste it. I just want to let you know. I'll make sure that'll go towards something epic. Give me a sec here. Just putting a couple things away that need to go back in this case, and then everything else will get moved off to the side. What? That's not right. This is not where it should be. This. And that's not right. That'll go here. This will go here. Oh, we gotta get the Oz boy. We gotta get that boy. Well, that's the full main case. So everything else is gonna get. Not that anything out here is lesser. That's just how I have my main case organized. So let me move this. If you are new, if you're not new, you already know what to do. If you're new, You're popping in here from TikTok. You're popping in here from YouTube Shorts. You got to do what it says right here, okay? This isn't a decorative square. It's an instructional square. You have to do this. Open up the description, okay? Oh my gosh, you guys are ridiculously kind with donations tonight. We're almost $300 in donations. That's really kind. Thank you. Thank you to everybody for watching me emotionally die in front of a huge audience of people. But I appreciate your donations. And I do use those to buy knives that I turn into content. So that's dedicated, and I keep track of that. It's a very real part of my budget, down to the last cent. So thank you very much for those of you donating. At the same time, please don't take this as an incentive to donate. This is a free will thing. So thank you. Oh, but what I will promote real quick, now that I've got your attention, and now that we're waiting, have you ever wondered, what does a guy like Metal Complex do on Patreon? What does he do there? I will tell you, thank you for asking. On Patreon, which, by the way, you can join for $1 a month and gain access to everything. That's right. I do not separate my tiers on Patreon. There's no exclusivity for higher tiers. You pay $1 a month and you get everything, baby, which is not something that I say very often, and it tasted bad when I said it out loud, but that's the truth. If you join my Patreon for $1 a month, you'll gain access to once-a-week exclusive content, sneak peeks here and there on little tiny things. You'll also gain access to Patreon buy, sell, trade, and community chat, which is fun because there's a lot of people over there. You'll also gain access to my private Discord, the Excalibur Forge. There's a huge community there. There are a lot of fun people. It's very well moderated, and it's a great place. You'll also gain access to private knife sales, which are rare, but they do happen, and when I sell my stuff, I sell them for incredible discounts. Most of it is brand new. So whatever retail is, I'll knock it down. It's a good way to get your hands on stuff that you can't get anymore, but I was sent, for free. And those funds will be used to purchase more knives for content. You will also gain access to private Patreon giveaways, which, by the way, there's one going on right now on Patreon that you can gain access to simply by joining. And it will be something very, very special this month. I made mention of it on my Patreon that we're doing a very special giveaway, very sought after knife. So definitely worth joining for that. But if you don't want to, that's perfectly okay, because tonight's giveaway is for free. So you don't have to do that. But if you want to, the link is at the top of chat. So anyways, if you want to enter for tonight's free live stream giveaway, you need to open the link in the description of this very live stream and click on the very top link, which says enter here. You need to simply leave a comment under that link. I'm going to give you guys time to do that, just in case this has not instructed you properly so far. I don't have an OnlyFans yet. See how desperate Metal Complex gets in the future. I'm still getting 3.5 to 4 million views a month, so I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. You're winning tonight. I'm glad to hear the confidence. I'm also happy to see that the population is essentially what it always is at this time, so that's really cool. I'm going to give you guys time to enter. I'll be right back. Okay, so I know that nobody cares, but I want to mention this again. So, my wife and I are, this is random, we're rewatching The Witcher, and I, like many of you, loved season 1. I loved it. It was so good. In the first run through of that show, season 2 was a letdown versus season 1, but in hindsight, it wasn't as bad as I thought, and I'm watching it again and realizing it's still pretty good. I'd give it a B-. I'm not like a critic of TV shows, but I fully expect season 3 to be the same poop tornado that it was the first time I watched it. I don't know what happened. It was so disappointing. I'm gonna see it through and really like look at my opinion, but God, did anybody watch season 3 of The Witcher and go, this is perfect? I just remember being like, what happened? Season 1, good. Season 2, fine. Had some good scenes. Season 3, I would rather floss with barbed wire and not with my face. Season 3 was a mess. Why are they trying to develop so many totally irrelevant characters? I would rather try to ride out a poop tornado in a tool shed. Like, just an old shed in the middle of a Kansas field. Poorly maintained, I'll sit in there and try and weather it. You throw an F3 poop tornado at me, I'll sit there. I'm not watching season 3. I'm gonna do it. But I think I'd take the former. Okay. 1,500 people. We got 8 knives left. There's definitely, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to, real quick, I'm going to pull these off camera. I'm going to pull out a budget knife, and I'm going to replace it with a premium knife. Just to make it a little more spicy, and because I love you guys. Ooh, that's a cool one, but I am going to remove that one. And we're going to replace it with something better. What do I have over here? Hold on, let me go to my magic metal complex stockpile of stuff. Ooh, that's a good one to put it. Ooh! I'll tell you what. I'm gonna put a $450 knife in one of these pouches. I mean it. I'm not kidding. I'm actually pulling from the shelf that you guys see in the background of all those like retailer walkthrough videos. I'm pulling a knife off of that shelf that costs $450. I'm gonna put it in there. I'm not saying you're gonna win it, but I'm actually doing it. I'll make there's 8 knives in the pouches. Okay, here's the one I just replaced. I took say about a $50 knife out and put a $450 knife in. Because I love you. That's the wrong, hold on. I gotta put this other one back. Because one of these I want to keep. So if nobody wins it tonight, somebody wins it for sure at the end of it. Okay? Alright. I'm guessing you all did this. Here are the knives. So start picking out which pouch you think looks like it's got something expensive in it. Either way, you're going to win cool knives, right? But either way. Oh no, the iPad. Oh, I have to run. Guys, I'm so sorry. I have to go get the iPad. Hold on. Just take some time to pick out the knife you want. Okay, sorry. That was my fault. Sorry. We started this early enough that we're still okay. I am going to plug this in because it's at 4%. Yeah, we'll make it. So the cord's not long enough. Okay. It is time. It's time. Here's the website. Let's reload it or refresh it for everybody so that we can see. Didn't get that bar. Okay, it's refreshed. There's the link. Wait, is today February 23rd? Is that the right? Yeah, okay, that's right. There's the link. You guys can take a look. Filter duplicate users is on. Let's go down here and let's get YouTube comments. I'm going to guess 1,700 entries given the population in here. $1,664 unique entries. The winner of the first two, you get to pick two if your name is drawn, but you have to be live. You got to be here. Oops, we got a super chat. Between 100 and 140 Alchem Genesis made. Oh, they made 140 Alchem Genesis? No way. There's between 100 and 140 Alchem made. I'll check with them, but I very much doubt that they made 140 Alchem Genesis. You mean the standard Alchem. The Genesis refers to the gold-plated one. I'll check with them. I'll double check and get the actual numbers. The first winner tonight, thanks for the donation. Razezhel 4816, sweet, no way. Here's his logo right there. It's a guy who looks powerful in a cape. Let's get his whole name in there. That's who you're looking for. Make yourself known. Make yourself known in chat. Everybody else shut up. That's him right there. He's here. All right. Congrats. 1 through 8. You get 2. 1 over here, 8 over here. Give me 2 numbers. Quiet, quiet. Let him talk. He says he's here. I got you. I got you. Somebody gifted 100 memberships? Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so sorry that I missed that. Amazing. I'm just now seeing this. I'm so sorry. Thank you so much. That's incredible. Wow. Acacio Santana, thank you so much. Incredible. Thank you so much for doing that. Amazing. Jeez. Okay, so we gotta that's incredible. 100 memberships. I've never seen that before. What an amazing gift. Congrats to people who won. Okay, now calm down, guys. This guy's trying to give us our I'm trying to celebrate that, and at the same time, I want to give this guy his gift. Guys, stop. Stop. I know. We want to say thank you. That's nice. But I also want to give this guy his knives. He said 2 and 7. I want to hear it from him. I believe you. I know you guys are honest, but I want to hear it from him. Slow down. Let him talk. He said 2 and 7 25 times. I know. It's my fault. There he is. Okay, I saw it from him. 2. Okay. And 7. That's easy. Your first tries. He got one of the Demco. This is the exact knife I was talking about. This is the budget or the less expensive Shark Cub. So OS 10 with the slicer grind, I think is what they call it. And then you have the contoured and textured injection mold scales. But you will love this if you don't own this knife. This will be one of your favorite EDC knives ever. You will love this knife. Incredible. Second one, a little heavier. I'm going to be honest with you here. Oh, that's the Fox Metamorphosis. That's one of the premium ones. So, the Fox Metamorphosis in titanium and micarta. And you get that cool operation there, but it's also a flipper, which works really well. And this is M390. Italian-made premium knife. Very cool. And one of the premiums that I promised you was in there. Good deal. Very good win. That's a superb win. I would imagine pretty much anybody would be happy with that win. Please email me at metalcomplex87@gmail.com with your first and last name, your shipping details, and exactly which knives you want. All of those details are important. Also, make sure, again, first and last name is very important so that I get it to you. But email me. And yeah, congrats. Very cool. You're going to love it. You're going to love the Shark Cub if you don't own it. You're going to love it. You're gonna go, oh my gosh, he's right. Metal Complex is real deal. He knows what he's talking about. That's what you're going to say to yourself. Actually, you're not going to say it to yourself. You're going to say it out loud. Okay. Let's get another winner. Whoops. Second winner is Barry G, 6125. Thanks for the great, excuse me, knife videos and giveaway. He's got, is that Boba Fett? That's who we're looking for. Come on, Barry. Let him talk. Let him make himself known. You got to talk. You got to type, Barry. He says, I'm here. There he is, right there. Barry, you got 6 left to choose from. 1 through 6. Give me 2 numbers. 1,657 people in here watching you choose your prizes live. What's he gonna get? Everybody wants to know. Let him choose. Let him choose. He's feeling out the universe right now. 2 and 4. 2 and 4. Both. This is a light one. This is a heavy one. For the lighter guy. Oh, we did get the Baby Banter crossbar lock. Very recently reviewed. A good knife for sure. Probably the best version of the knife, you know, by a lot of people's standards. I will point out this is contoured and textured aluminum. Very nice. And then Nitro V for the steel. So a great travel knife for sure. A lot of you know this was my dedicated travel knife, the liner lock version for a long time. This is my old beat up one, right? But the Ambi one, you know, especially if you're left-handed, will be very preferable. This guy. He got it. He got it. This is the knife I put in here. That's the Reich Thor 6 Integral. Titanium and M390 Reich Thor 6 Integral that sells for about $450. So you got it. You got the one I put in there. I told you. I told you. There you go. Congrats. Keep it, sell it, give it away, whatever you want. Do what you got to do. It's yours. Congrats. There's still 2 premium knives in there. Nice. Good luck there for sure. Email me at metalcomplex87@gmail.com with your first and last name, your shipping information, and the exact 2 knives that you won. It's likely that you guys who won tonight will have your stuff shipped out a little earlier because I have not had time to ship out the previous winner, and I'll probably do them all at the same time, but there's also a chance that I'll wait until Friday like usual. So if you email me and you don't hear back from me until Friday of next week, it's still normal. Your stuff will ship out sometime between Monday and Friday of this next week. So, first and last name, shipping info, and the exact knives that you won. Okay? That's all you gotta do. Congrats. It's a fun one. You'll love this Reich. It's so beautifully well made, too. And if you don't own an Integral, that'll do it for you. Okay. 4 left. I will take a look at what's in here. And I will make these last 4 very interesting. So, expect a very special live stream next week where if you win, like, you're going to win big. I'm going to make sure, okay? I always do this. I've got the knives to do it. So, don't miss next week's live stream. It'll be a big one. Hey, thanks for the donation. It just proves you're awesome. Well, thank you. My ego's Not quite big enough. Thank you. Thanks for your donation. Thanks you guys for being here. Hey, thanks for helping out a channel reach 1,000 subs tonight. Let's see. He's at 1,000. So you guys did that. Very cool. Thanks to my patrons. Thanks to my channel members. Thanks to my subscribers. Thanks to the people who don't subscribe and who just pop in to win a knife. Whoever you are, thanks for participating. Thanks for helping me, enjoy my hobby as my job. That's very cool. I'm very appreciative of that. So I'll do my best to continue to help give back in every way that I can to the community. I hope you all have an excellent rest of your Sunday evening. And an excellent rest of your week. Bye.